After 3 beautiful months sailing French Polynesia, our time is sadly over. Last week we explored the very famous Bora Bora lagoon, seeing some of the most expensive resorts on the planet. This week we start our 1,700 nautical mile sail from Bora Bora to Fiji, a sail we've been looking forward to for some time now. And I got wraps to tofu. I love it in Corfu with a bit of, Something about being on the ocean just brings us utter joy. It's kind of days like this which just really, make it all worth it.
Hello, good morning.
Crossing day, baby! How good?
How good? I'm a little bit nervous. No, I'm not.
I'm really excited.
I'm very excited.
So today we are departing on our 1,700 nautical mile journey from Bora Bora, French Polynesia to Fiji.
Savusavu.
Savusavu. Okay, yeah, what she said. We have great wind. Like, I couldn't really wish for a better forecast for this sail. I've been keeping an eye on it and it's been a bit up and down here and there, but the forecast that we have, it looks spectacular. We are cutting it fine with hurricane season starting in about 17 days, and this crossing will take us probably 12 to 15, somewhere like that. We're a bit slow, we're a bit heavy at the moment. So it should be interesting to see how we go, but the winds are looking great.
Yes.
And there's talk of a La Nina as well, which is also favourable for us. I don't want to get into the details of that, but La Nina, good.
Next vlog. We've literally been sitting, waiting this morning. We've been waiting for a COVID test to come back. So just 10 minutes ago it came in and we're both negative, no COVID.
Happy days. We're double vaccinated now.
So now we're gonna go and nothing's gonna stop us. We have had an amazing time in Bora Bora. We've smashed it. We've done everything in 4 days, 5 days?
Yeah, French Polynesia as a whole, but French Polynesia as a whole, this country is one of the top countries to sail for me.
Yeah.
It's
me
unbelievable.
Too. Me too.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's up there. Very excited to get to Fiji and do a longer sail.
Yeah.
Should we do it? Should we cross the lines?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just getting in the groove, you know? These short sails, these night sails, you can't get in the groove, you can't really relax. But yes, let's go cast the lines, let's get out of here. Oh,
let's do it.
So happy.
Somebody's excited.
Let's get the engine on, let's go. Okay, so we are now leaving the main town here in Bora Bora. The port here is getting completely free, very nice, very comfortable while we've been preparing the boat for this sail. Lots of things have happened. Oh babe, we haven't put the hydro vane on. There you go, forgot one thing. But everything else, we got water, we got diesel, we got food. Oh, alright, cast off when you're ready.
We have begun sailing. You can see Bora Bora just behind me. We've said our goodbyes and we put out the mainsail, and now we're gonna put out the pole for the head sail. Oh, you're in, Captain. Can we pole it?
Yeah, I think we're going at about 160 degrees to the wind, which isn't great. So we're going to need that poled out head sail to go almost directly downwind. Hello, young Isabel.
Hello.
What do you got for me? Take your time.
Middle-aged Kieran.
Oh, ouch.
I don't know what to say.
How are you today, baby?
I am well.
Have
full of expectations for the sail.
you prepared yourself mentally and physically for the seasickness?
Yes, I should say so.
Explain what you do and kind of maybe the medication or non-medication that you take.
I don't take any medication. The only thing I take is ginger root, which has really helped me. And then just the normal stuff, just water, rest, being out here and follow the horizon and all the rest of it. I found it really helpful when we were preparing to go over the Pacific, to prepare mentally, to have like a week before that I just prepared.
100%.
It really helped me, and I didn't feel that seasick at all. For this sail, I think we've had a couple of days where we really prepared the boat and me preparing myself for the sail. I know where everything is. I have provisioned very well. I got all the snacks and the water, and that really helps. And I've talked to other yachties that have something similar going on, so I think it's a winning concept.
Amazing. Great to hear.
Yeah.
How are the waves right now?
They're not great. They're quite bad actually. We're tossing and turning from side to side.
We're sailing quite downwind, aren't we?
Yeah. But it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm happy.
Lovely. Okay, so the tale of the take right now is we've been sailing for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, and we've had up to 20-25 knots from behind. Right now it's dropped right off to about 16. So we've got half the mainsail out and we've got the head sail poled completely out. So we're going quite nicely at about 5.5-6 knots, heading basically straight westward over to our new home of Fiji for the next hurricane season, which will probably be 6 months. So it should be quite interesting. And Isabel's just asked me how I'm feeling. I am feeling absolutely splendid. I've been looking forward to this sail for a long time. We've been doing these short ones from island to island, and they've been really wearing because you don't really get in your groove. You don't really kind of get used to the sail. So you're always kind of half awake and half asleep. But this one I'm very much looking forward to relaxing. It'll probably take 2 or 3 days to kind of relax into the sail, and then once you're in that kind of long-term sail state, it's very enjoyable to be out here in the middle of nowhere with no one around, just the wind in your hair and in your sails. It's lovely. It's an experience that everybody should try out sometime. And it's made all that more easy with these new spectacles Isabel has just purchased for me. They are what are they, babe? The classic Wayfarers. Hey.
There might be some more birthday gifts on the way.
Oh, look out.
Kieran's birthday is in 6 days, so I'm gonna celebrate it like this on the ocean.
This will be my first birthday on passage.
Yeah. I had my birthday over the Atlantic crossing. So yeah.
What am I turning again? 21, yeah?
31!
21, yeah? No?
3, baby, 3.
Baby, what's going on? You got some mates. Baby!
Hello.
What do you got going on there?
Made a little burger. I made 10 12 of these before we left. These have been our lunch and now our dinner.
Because you're a smart cookie.
And it's my cookie and probably your midnight snack and breakfast as well.
I definitely need my shift snack.
Yeah. It's just good to prepare food before, so it's been working good.
And how's your first day been?
Until now, not so great. It's definitely been like a washing machine. The waves have been throwing us around quite a bit. But then the dolphins came and all is right with the world again.
Beautiful, I like it. The sun is just setting in front of me. I have thoroughly enjoyed today. We've been wing on wing for most of the day, which has kept us at about 5-6 knots. This evening we've just switched the mainsail back over and we've kind of changed our direction just slightly so we don't have this wing on wing action while we're sleeping. I don't really like the idea of that. The hydro vane is working completely on his own. We did have the hydro vane and the autopilot working together in kind of a unison of wind. They sense where the autopilot sense where the wind's coming from, the hydro vane sense where the wind's coming from, and they steer together in the same kind of angle, which is really good and really effective. I really like it. But yeah, this evening we're just gonna have some food now, and shifts start at 8 o'clock and I'm on the first one, and Isabel's down for a sleep for 3 hours, and 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, and so on and so forth. But feeling very, very happy on this first day. Good morning, good morning. This morning is day 3. We are 230 nautical miles into this sail, and we're having a bit of luck. I'm going to admit. We've had wind for probably 95% of this, and we've had the sails up for 95% of the sail so far. It's been mostly directly downwind. It's been a little bit uncomfortable. The back end has kind of been swaying around. We don't have a mizzen, we're not a ketch. And when we put up the head sail and the mainsail kind of wing on wing, the back end gets really thrown around by the waves. But that's okay, it's part of life. We lost wind for about 2 hours this morning. We motored and we actually picked it back up, and now we've got about 12-13 knots from behind us, maybe even 14. Going along nicely at about 4 or 5 knots. We will lose it this afternoon. Probably we'll be motoring for at least 30 hours, 36 hours. And then we'll be picking it up very nicely, very strong on Tuesday. So today's Sunday. We're picking it up on Tuesday morning, and it should get us 90% of the way there. I can only see probably 3 days out from Fiji, and it should get us a really, really good distance over there. The wind will be coming from a southeast direction, and we're traveling west, so it'll be right at about 120, 130 degrees to the wind, and it'll be quite nice. We'll have both sails out, and they'll both be full of wind, and we'll be going very quickly, which will be nice. And I think the waves will also, the boat will kind of fixate on one side, and it should be a lot more comfortable for Isabel. Darling!
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I had a great sleep this morning. Probably slept for 2 hours, I think. That was really good.
And last night?
Last night was okay.
Got 4 hours last night?
Maybe, yeah.
Which is record sleep
yeah.
for a crossing. That is record sleep.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'm still waking up, but when I went to bed, it's been squally the whole night. And on my shift this morning, I went to bed at 8:30, and it was just a little bit of rain and just really grey. And waking up to this, it's amazing.
Beautiful and sunny out here, isn't it?
Yeah, and the waves have calmed down a bit. It's really nice. The wind came back. Yeah.
Dream sailing, hey? So what are we doing today? Just watching movies.
Yeah.
We got plenty of sun for the batteries and the solar panels.
Finally.
So get the laptop out,
Yeah.
make some lunch later on.
Yes.
What do we feel for lunch?
I still have tofu, which we have in the fridge. I think we should eat it pretty soon because we do turn the fridge on and off when we don't have power. Maybe some nachos with tofu on it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
darling.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
We'll see. What's cooking? Good looking.
Vegetable wraps.
What you chopping there?
Just finished off aubergine, and now I'm moving on to the zucchini. Is that correct, darling?
Yes.
Zucchini after aubergine.
Quinoa and some wraps. You hungry?
So hungry. And I got wraps too.
Yeah? Give me one.
Tofu. I love it on my. I love it in Corfu. With a bit of. No, I got nothing.
We lost a bit of wind. Mainsail's not too happy about it. Still moving forward. We're currently doing 4 or 5 knots. It's not amazing, but it's the best we can do with this little wind. Yeah, we got 11 knots directly from behind us. But a really, really good thing is that the waves have come down a lot, so it's actually quite pleasant. That's why we are cooking downstairs a little bit more than just noodles or a quick pasta. So yeah, very, very lovely conditions here. How many do you want? 1, 2, 4?
Just one to start with.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not overly hungry. I don't know if it's the sailing that's affecting me or. What are we having there, darling? Quinoa action.
Quinoa.
Woo!
And some
Naughty.
vegetables.
Vegetables.
And
Even
chickpeas?
naughtier.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on Santa's bad list with all this stuff going on.
Voila.
Wow.
Had lunch on Merewether on a lean. This. What is it? Sunday?
Yes.
Sunday. Pretty impressed with myself to remember that.
Thank you, baby.
Good morning. It's about 6:20 right now, and there's no wind. Karen's downstairs sleeping. I've been having the engine on all night. There's been a couple of squalls. We did foresee this, and if our calculations are right, the wind will come back on Tuesday afternoon sometime. And today's Monday, so it's going to be another day and a half of motoring. But when the wind finally kicks in again, it's going to stay with us. It's looking great after that. So we just have to motor, we just have to get there, get to the wind, catch the wind, and then we should be good. I feel pretty good this morning. Still a bit tired, but you can see my puffy eyes. But Karen's downstairs sleeping now for 2 more hours, and then I'll think I'll get an hour or 2 in. I've been watching movies on my shift last night. because we had the engine going, we could charge the computer all night. So I've been watching 3 movies, which is, well, kills the time, so it's quite good. But other than that, no, pretty good spirit, and yeah, happy days.
Hey,
How are you traveling?
very good.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been motoring for the last 24 hours at least, doing 6 knots. So this journey's going quite quickly.
Did you just have a shower?
Yes, I had a little saltwater shower with a little bit of fresh water to rinse off the hair, and I'm feeling very fresh. I will say this. We're day number 4 now. So I'll tell you the stats. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there.
Well, can you just have that sound again? Amazing.
This is the pending sound of the stats. We've done 375 nautical miles. It sounds a little bit short, but it is the truth. So we had beautiful winds the first 2 days coming out of Bora Bora, straight from the east, just coming straight up our arse and blowing us in the exact direction we want to go. We had seen this trough the entire time of just no wind coming up, and we knew we'd have to be motoring this, but we will be picking up wind, I think, tonight. The predictions are saying maybe tomorrow morning.
I think tomorrow midday.
I think we'll have 10 knots tonight. I reckon we'll be able to sail. Yeah, just from what I see at the moment.
Okay.
It's meant to be completely dead right now, but we've actually got around 6 to 8 knots. So I think tonight we'll have about 10 and we'll be able to sail, if not sooner. And once we pick up this wind, we'll have this wind the whole way to Fiji, which is just incredible.
Amazing.
It'll start from a southeast direction, so back here, and it'll be coming at us 120 degrees for the better half of the sail. Probably 1,000 miles. We'll have it at 120 degrees, which will be lovely. And right at the end, the last 200-300 miles, it'll come right up our arse and we'll probably just go wing on wing, or maybe zigzag down it. We'll see.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I haven't been sleeping amazing during the night times. Last night I woke up a little bit of a stress panic, which happens every now and again, you know. I don't know why, but just I'm sleeping and in the back of my mind I think we're going to hit a ship or a reef. And we're in 5,000 meters of water. We haven't seen a ship this whole sail. AIS hasn't seen a ship, we haven't seen a ship.
No.
I don't know why I kind of like stress in the night time, but sometimes it comes up. And yeah, I just catch up on the sleep here in the daytime and try and get myself reasonably fresh.
Okay, sounds like you need an update.
Yeah.
Zooming in.
Darling.
I see it on the left.
Whatever do you mean I'm not zooming in? I don't know what you're talking about. No, I wouldn't zoom in on this pretty face. No.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good. I had a great shower. Just feels so good having a shower. We do it in salt water, but yeah, today we've rinsed off in fresh water. Feels great. Yeah, it's a lovely day. Not so much rain today. Yeah, feeling good. Not a lot to update here.
You've been sleeping alright?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I sleep the best in the morning. I don't have to worry too much. have to worry about the captain or the boat, or I can just relax.
Nice.
We got wind.
Just a little bit. Enough. Just a little bit. Set up the hydro van now. Very happy. There's nothing more I like to wake up to than a little bit of wind.
Oh, so not me?
Oh, you. Stuffed that one up, didn't I? With that. Woo. These conditions are so glassy. So flat. I just wanted to take a second. It's hard to explain, but I guess these moments right now are what are most enjoyable for me about sailing. The last 24 hours we haven't had any wind, and the sea state has been getting better and better without this strong wind that has been coming through. And so now it's fairly glassed off, minus kind of a decent swell coming from the north. And we've got this just 7-8 knots at a beam, like 90 degrees to us, and it's just perfect. Merewether soaks it in and just loves it. So we're going about 4 or 5 knots, and you could be on a lake right now. It feels absolutely beautiful, and we're 400 miles away from the nearest land, and I'm ecstatic. It's kind of days like this which just really make it all worth it. Really turning 31 next week, and I feel like I'm 18. Just like every time these days come up, it just makes me feel so just so young at heart, and I love it. It's great. Sometimes sailing can be like your worst enemy. Sometimes it can just like rob you of sleep and energy and food and everything. But then a day later, 2 days later, sun comes out. Did it save the video? So that last deep and meaningful vlog got cut short. The battery just died on this camera. Since that vlog half an hour ago, the wind completely died off and the sails started flapping and the motor is back on. So mixed emotions this afternoon around the wind and the boat. But no, it'll come. Tomorrow will be the day of beautiful wind. Just kind of gave us a little teaser today, so yeah, it's alright. Check out this lovely afternoon. The sun's probably got an hour or two left in it, and tomorrow should be perfect. How are you all, beautiful people?
Hello and welcome.
Welcome to another Patron shoutouts. For those of you who do not know how we are able to maintain this lifestyle, It is due to a select few of you who are legends. Absolute, utter legends. It's the only way to put it. It's the only way to describe it. Basically, when you sign up to become a patron, you get 2 weeks of videos which other people don't see. So you see them 2 weeks in advance. And you do get a few little videos here and there when I have the time to kind of make extra videos of servicing engines or servicing winches or just general boat maintenance. Some stuff that we don't think the public would really the masses wouldn't really like, but the individuals who really into this lifestyle, we make it for them and for patrons.
And we also talk to you guys, our patron, more one-on-one and get to know you, and for you to get to know us a lot better. Yeah,
we're talking to all of them a lot. It actually keeps me on my toes a little bit, all the messaging of all the patrons. Yes. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck into the new guys, the guys that have come in the last 6 or 7 weeks. We'd like to do this more often, but there's not many coming in these days.
No.
That's alright.
I think it's the holiday seasons and all that. So when we're filming it now, we just had our New Year's. We're a little bit behind in the videos. Anyway, we want to welcome some new people to our crew, and they are the following. Eric J.
Eric.
Welcome. Chet, or I know that you like to be called Doc.
Doc.
Welcome. Officially welcome.
Welcome, Doc. We're talking to you.
Yes. Ron C.
Ron C. Absolute welcome. Legend. Talking to him as well.
Sergio N. Daniel M. And Mark M.
And also Matthew S. Welcome, Matthew. Jan A. or Jan. I'm not sure, depending on what country you come from, but I'm going to say Jan.
Yeah.
Will M. And finally, Vasilos K. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Words can't describe our appreciation to you guys and our thanks to you guys. We have the ability now to maintain Merewether to quite a high standard. We're going to be anti-fouling very soon. We're going to be changing her rig very soon. All these things are very costly things. If we're going to be sailing in the future towards maybe Australia, towards maybe New Zealand, maybe Indonesia, Merewether needs to be 100%. So without you guys,
it wouldn't be possible.
It wouldn't be possible.
Put it like that.
So we can't thank you enough.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Have a great week, guys.